everyone, so today I want to talk about some of the top things to do in the region of Wales. So, let's get started. So many of you may have been to England or Birmingham, but you don't know that in the region of Wales and its capital city of Cardiff, there are so many attractions, from the castles to the nature, the beaches, Mount Snowdon, that's unexplored. And that really shows the culture and the history of Wales, and in a sense, England too, when they were fighting throughout the civil wars. So today I want to share my top attractions and insider tips for when you're in Wales. So let's get started. Number 1. When you're in Cardiff, you definitely want to check out Cardiff Bay and Wales Millennium Centre. Cardiff Bay was known as a bay that was exporting coal to the rest of the world before the industrial age, and that was when England and Great Britain was rising as a superpower in that arena. Today, it is known as a peaceful and touristy area where you can take boat tours out to see the different attractions along the water, and especially dine at some of the local seafood and restaurants along the Bay Area. Wales Millennium Centre is also located near the bay, and it is a great modern architectural marvel where there's the Welsh language written across the building. And at the building, they host a variety of plays, comedies, and different art scenes. At first, I thought it was a movie theater, but it's not. It does show select, local movies, if you will. So that's definitely something to check out. And if you're in Wales, you definitely want to check out some of the castles. There are over 600 castles in Wales. From the time that King Edward I began to assert his dominance on the Wales nation and tried to subdue the nation of Wales. Two of the most popular castles are Carmarthen Castle and Conway Castle, both located in North Wales. Now, Carmarthen Castle is the castle where you may know that in 1976, Prince Charles was invested as Prince of Wales. So, that is some of the history what Carmarthen Castle is known for, aside from its majestic fortifications and castle views. Conway Castle was also built in the same era when King Edward started to assert his dominance, and it's located in the city of Conway, overlooking Mount Snowdonia, and gives you a view of those mountains. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so be sure to check out that castle along with its many fortifications, myths, tales, and stories. So aside from castles, where should you go in Wales? Well, if you're heading there in the summer, you definitely want to check out the seaside pier town of Llandudno. So Llandudno is known and dubbed as the Queen of Welsh Resorts because of its Victorian pier, its pristine and natural beachside promenade, and the hospitality of the local people there, where you can, dine on English breakfast, eat fish and chips, and really it's a great getaway from a lot of the major English cities and even a lot of cities in Europe. So, some of my insider tips for when you're in Wales include taking advantage of the nature that you don't see in the rest of England or in London. The nature, from the mountains, from Mount Snowdon to its over 74 natural reserves, to the teeming wildlife, to bird watching, and especially, walking, hiking unknown trails and discovering the Welsh countryside. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my video of the top things to do when you're in Wales, England. And I hope you'll consider this trip after the pandemic. And I know I will too. And definitely see what Wales has been up to, because it's such a modern and vibrant city that tells its story through its history. So as always, make sure to follow me on Instagram, read my blog articles, and I'll see you guys soon for another travel video. Thank you.